I'm Matt with Shipt, and I'm here to help you hit the reset button on dry January with 3 awesome mocktails. Now when making a mocktail, it's nice to think of it in 4 parts. Your base, your acid for balance, your mixer, and then the aromatics of your garnish. One of the great things about these 4 elements is you can mix and match for your own drink experience. We're gonna make 3 drinks: a cardamom pomegranate ginger mule, an ungin and tonic, and a sour cranberry orange shrub. And when we're done, you're not gonna miss the alcohol a bit. Just as the name implies, simple syrup, super simple. Equal parts sugar and water. So what we're looking for is our sugar to dissolve. So we're going from cloudy to clear. Once clear, we take it off the heat and we add our flavors. So this mocktail is definitely one for the sweet lover. This is our take on the Moscow Mule. We're gonna be using a pomegranate cardamom syrup to really hit those sweet notes. So we're gonna start with a simple syrup. Our syrup is looking nice and clear. Our sugar's dissolved. We're gonna take it off the heat. So here I have 1 large pomegranate. It's about 2 cups of seeds. That's gonna go right in. Then about a teaspoon of cardamom. With the ingredients in, we're gonna let that steep like a tea and come to room temperature before putting it in a sterilized jar. It'll keep in the fridge for up to 30 days. I have one here, so let's make that mocktail. We're gonna take an ounce of our pomegranate cardamom syrup, lime juice, another ounce, and then we're gonna top with our ginger beer. I like a little sharper ginger beer to fight that sweetness. Give it a little mix. And we're gonna take our mint, wake it up, and there is the cardamom ginger mule. That's really good. You have the heat of the ginger, and then you have that sweetness from the pomegranate. There's a little singing note of that cardamom. People won't guess what it is either. One of the cocktails that I miss most in dry January is a gin and tonic. Well, when they make gin, they start with juniper berry. That gives you your pininess. There's some heat from the peppercorns and the spice of the coriander, some brightness of citrus peel. All of those things go into the alcohol. So we're just gonna put it into a simple syrup. Our simple syrup is clear. It's time to put our gin flavors in. So I'm gonna take it off the heat. We're just gonna let it steep like a tea as it comes to room temperature. We're ready to assemble our ungin and tonic. We have our highball glass. We're gonna top that with some ice. Gin simple syrup, 2 ounces, followed with 1 ounce fresh lime juice, and then top with your favorite tonic. We're gonna give it a little stir, and now the garnish. Let's give it a try. So you don't even miss the gin. You're getting the juniper, you're getting the heat of the peppercorn, and the citrus. Yeah, that's our ungin and tonic. So our next mocktail is the orange cranberry shrub. This introduces shrubs as a useful tool in your mocktail arsenal because it's got a really bright, sharp flavor. And I find that a lot of the sweet mocktails you just drink too quickly, and this is your sipping cocktail. So let's get into it. Over a medium heat, equal parts sugar to equal parts vinegar. Now I'm using white wine vinegar, but if you're inventing your own with different ingredients, apple cider is the workhorse. So I'm treating this just like a simple syrup. Our sugar is dissolved and we're ready to add the cranberry. Normally, I just take it off the heat and add my flavor to whatever shrub I was making. Cranberries want to be cooked down a little bit more. All right, so cranberries have cooked down a little bit. So I'm gonna take that off the heat and now I'm gonna treat it like a normal shrub. Any other flavors would go in at this point. So here go my oranges. With the oranges in and it's off the heat, we're just gonna let that come back to room temperature before we put it in a sterilized jar. And we're ready to start making our mocktail. So I'm gonna take an orange, put it in the glass here, get those juices going. Top with our ice, orange cranberry shrub, 2 ounces, then top with some sparkling water. Give it a little stir. Then we're gonna garnish with the rosemary. Any herb that you use as a garnish, give it a little hit first to wake it up, and put it in. So here is our cranberry orange shrub. Oh, that's really good. It's definitely your sipping cocktail. It's got a sharpness to it. See, we didn't need to add extra acid to it because that's what the vinegar is providing. So this becomes a really quick mocktail. And I'm just gonna sip on this all day. So there you have it, 3 mocktails to get you through your dry January. Feel free to get creative with your own flavors. And if you need inspiration, go to the Shipt blog.